snakes. So yeah, we're gonna give her $125 tonight at the as soon as my husband get in here. At the part you coming through yeah, somebody did give you a sub before I blocked your half ass. So you coming to the sub only movie night tonight.
If I'm home, I don't know if my husband taking me out tonight. He might
He ain't
take me
taking
out.
your ass nowhere. We need to give him a goddamn award for putting up with your ass.
I know that's right, girl.
Listen, he
was
can't
up with
block
me.
you. He can't block you out the room like we can. He got to put up with your ass 24/7.
Girl, when I tell him that I get blocked, he said, "Babe, just stop messing with them people." He say, "Leave them people alone." I said, "What you mean?" You know, he and I almost got into a fight. I said, "So what you saying?" He said, "Babe, I know you messing with him." I said, "What?
Yeah,
I am not. I am nice." He was like, "Girl, bye."
See, Juicy, you don't have a sub. Okay, we're
Yeah,
gonna
so
do
he
a
knows
subway
me.
before the party. Come on in. We won't start the movie. We won't put it on sub. At least I don't think I can put it. Do I have to put it on sub only before I start it, or I can put it on
Oh,
sub?
you asking me? You got to listen. You got to teach me because I don't know.
8:00, Lady Queens. 8:00. We're watching Terry McMillan's.
Be quiet, Empress. Be quiet.
Somebody said don't move too much, Jewel. They got that filter leaving your face, Jewel. Come on now. Listen.
I know that's one thing I don't like about these filters. They be jumping and shit. You be like, damn.
I know it be making me go from 55 to 35. I said, it's a bitch. I be going back looking up on the blogs. I said, God damn, I look up and I'm talking at 35, look down, side of my face, bitch at 55. I'm like, God damn. Can I at least get my own?
Somebody got a screenshot of you and looking like you about 70 years old.
I was making a face. I was making a face of how Diamond be looking. That was Heartbreaker's bitch ass, but I still don't look like a whore though. I'll tell you that much.
You don't look like a whore.
I still don't look. Imagine looking.
I think you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
I am. I know I'm beautiful. Listen, I'll tell anybody. I aged with losing weight rapidly, and without protein will age you. I don't not deny that. But I'm a motherfucker that got some pictures that just a year ago that'll knock anybody's socks off. Some of y'all can't never show a picture where y'all was cute. I can show a picture 12 months ago. I was beautiful.
You're still cute. Don't say that, Kiana. You're still beautiful.
Still beautiful.
You still don't let people get into your head like that. You are a beautiful young lady.
Absolutely.
You are beautiful. You crazy, but you're beautiful.
Go to hell, Jill. Now I know you didn't call nobody crazy. I know you. I'll take anything from you, Jewel. I'll take you. Listen, but crazy. I ain't taking from Queen Jewel. Thank you, TikTok. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tawana. She said, I'm a businesswoman that got my shit together. Thank you. I appreciate it. She got something coming for me. Hopefully she got something coming for her children, which is called child support, while them white folks take care of her babies for her. She can't be around.
Wait, Kiana. Who's this? Hey.
Somebody come up here to mess with me watching the snakes. Probably it's either Trina's dirty bunted ass or Heartbreaker's no pussy selling hoe. Non-rehabilitated hoe just got kicked out the whole game.
Kiana, go ahead and get something done to your damn bald-headed ass, your ugly ass
away, hey.
Dried up bitch.
You
always talking shit.
Oh, it's Jabria. Where your husband with them glasses on her face? It's Jabria. Where your
husband at? Sucking dick. Oh, he sucking dick somewhere. You bald crack-headed hoe. You ain't nothing but old crack, you old crack-headed hoe.
Your mama crackhead. I heard she suck a pipe.
Kiana is a hoe.
I think they said it's Jabrio crazy.
I don't know who that was. I had to disconnect them.
Yeah. But yeah, so you gonna act like you got some sense. You think Rhinestone gonna let you back in her space, or Hoover? Today just really solidified that you ain't coming back.
Maybe. I don't see why I can't come back. I'm one of her best supporters. I've never really disrespected her. I mean, damn, what she want? I think that's what I gotta be part of the scrubs.
Like, Jewel, I felt to drop somebody out your box just then. You know, you used to be in the one get dropped. Jabria, go to hell. You used to be in the one get dropped. How I felt to drop them out the box. It felt good then. It felt good in the Jewel.
Yeah, but that's too much. That was crazy. That's crazy.
You know how they do, honey.
Who is this?
I think that's Jabria trying to come up.
Okay, why are you lying like this to me, Kiana?
Girl, she
Bring the page up here while I'm up here.
Hi, Jabria. Hello, Jabria.
How you
Address
doing,
the
baby?
house first, Jabria, before you.
I'm so sorry. How you doing, baby?
How are you?
I'm doing okay. Just doing schoolwork. So
Okay.
I just came up here because Kiana said that fake page was me that
They
just came
said
up
it
here.
was you in the comments, and that's what I
No,
went to go
you
on.
said that. Oh, that's
Well, okay, I
Jabria.
agree with him. If it ain't your monkey ass,
It's
then it
not
ain't your
because
monkey
they in the
ass.
comment. They
Yeah,
still
so
in the
bring the page
they
up
still in the
here
request. The same
while I'm up here
person.
so we can so I can show you that's not me.
We really don't. Okay, you proved it. We don't care.
Okay, thank you.
All
I
right,
have a
right.
blessed day, Jules.
You too.
Thank you for coming up.
Thank you, Jabria. But yeah, so you might not be able to come back because you said she don't hang around beautiful people. She don't like beautiful. So she probably got you then too.
She might, but it's okay. She needs to step it up though. I mean, come on now. You want somebody with a mic representing you now. You choosing people, child. I can't.
But I thought you said our platform was fantastic. Now you see all the problems.
Who said that? I didn't use no
You
word
did over there on Way to
fantastic.
Fix Us. You said she does a great job.
Well, put it like this. I'm gonna keep it 100. Diamond, not Dime. Diamond has the most like chill job as far as host there is.
Yeah.
She doesn't do much, and she's making that bag. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that is why a lot of people envy her, because they're like, wow, I want to just not do shit and get paid. And I'm gonna tell you, who wouldn't want that? Hold on. Who wouldn't want that? So she not doing much. Her panelists are the stars of the show.
We've all said that, Joy.
Right. So I mean, but if you look at some of the other hosts, they're trying hard. They're the ones that's like, for instance, she don't have to go visit other people. Okay, so let me tell you what I came up with last night. Now, somebody else probably already said this, but let me just say this.
Yeah.
Diamond doesn't have to go visit other people's platform. She has her own every morning, right?
Absolutely.
She makes her own money. But it looks like everybody else is sharing. They're like, oh, come over here now. Oh, come over here. Or we're over here. So everybody's trying to get everybody to come to, different platforms so you all supporting each other. That's a different hustle. Diamond doesn't have to do that.
Well, you know why, right?
Well, enlighten me, because maybe I don't know why, but she doesn't have to do that.
But it's the longevity, Jewel. See, everybody else is jumping out. Tea Time does it too. Tea Time doesn't have to go anywhere. She's been around a while.
Yeah, she does. She's also someone that don't, hop around. Yeah, that's true.
Kev the comic only does it for sport. He doesn't have to.
Okay.
He's the ruler. He doesn't have to. They do it for sport. I'll be honest with you. Slim the same way. If Slim hadn't derailed his own life, Slim had a really great platform. Let's keep it a buck. And for me to give Slim his flowers really hurts my feelings. But if Slim had stayed on the train he was on, he was good because, he had great topics. He would allow people, to come up, different people from all walks of life to come up in his box. All of that. He was, and he had a good time slot. The evening, coming home from work time. So really the best time slots are the morning show, people on the way to work, because then you can guarantee that people are going to do the same thing 5 days a week, and that's go to work, right? And then you can guarantee that they're going to go home 5 days a week from work, right? Right? Mm-hmm. So he had the evening time slot. She had the morning time slot. So had he not derailed, Slim was doing just as well, if not better. But the thing that Slim then had, which showed that Slim had more, I guess you could say he had a more marketable product. Slim didn't have a guaranteed panel. You didn't know who was going to be in Slim's box every day. You had no clue. You know exactly the players is going to be in Dime's box every day. Every fucking day in her box. Mm-hmm. And you know what they're going to do to you, too. They're going to dogpile. Slim didn't allow dogpiling on his panel. Mm-hmm. If he hadn't derailed himself, he really had something that was marketable. I don't know if it would have been a nosy or somebody could have picked it up. For real, for real. The evening drive. Thank you, Juicy. I like to say I'm trying to build a great platform. But he had it. So when you say they don't have to, Slim didn't have to go anywhere. He just did it for sport, did it to go around, and it might have been one of the things that helped derail him too. But when you stay in your own house, you know what I'm saying, especially after you done build it, that's the best thing you can do is stay in your own house, because that's like getting fired on your day off. You go on somebody else's platform, some shit pop off, and then it's causing your platform problems. Mm-hmm. So the best thing that she actually is smart in doing that. I ain't gonna give her credit for a lot of things, but she is smart in staying in her own house. She very, very rarely frequent other people's homes. And that keeps, that will keep her out of a lot of mess. Now, the mess she just got into last weekend because she was over at Erica's house. You see how that happened? It almost cost her whole platform. Mm-hmm. So...
Well, I would say this. If I wanted a model, I wouldn't want to be a model where I need to share everybody and be in everybody's platform, because at the end of the day, that's tiring. You have a lot to do. When you do your due diligence and you work, you want to get off and do your other stuff off of TikTok. But if you got to come on, like for instance, if I got to go here, go there, I never get off this damn platform. I mean, the app. Because I got to share it. So I wouldn't want to kind of start that off, to be honest with you. I don't want to I get that you need to teamwork and help each other out. But then what happens when you say, hey, I got something to do, then that's a beef right there, because you got something to do. She fake and she lying. Everybody lying on this app, according to the people on this app. Oh, she lying, she fake, and she not coming. We went to hers. She didn't come today. And it's just, no, because right now, I've seen people get mad when people don't come to their platform. So sometimes you shouldn't even start that shit if you can't finish it, because people do have to get the hell off. So if you got, for instance, if you got 9 people, which you do, right? You have 9 people on your panel all the time. And then when they want to go live, you're like, all of us come here, and then you go live, and then everybody's rotating. That's not good work. That's not good work. Let
me say this. If I were her, because she is supposedly big dime, right? She's the big dog. If I were her, I would go into platforms on those light and airy days. You feel what I'm saying? When I would probably go around Christmas time, Thanksgiving, when people are talking about lighthearted things, so that way you can't get in no mess, no trouble. But what I would never do is go for the gossip. I would never do when it's, because that's what happened on Saturday. She went in and got a recap, which I'm sure she watches all this shit from Erica, which was really supposed to be a recap about trying to shame me. And then it went left. And it went all the way left. So if I were any big dog out here, and as I become the big dog on the scene, y'all will see me come into y'all panels on lighthearted days, because you still want to be connected to the people. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to always be like, hey, come to my house and only my house. I still would like to come by. I see Drop Queen doing one, I'm going to jump in there. See you doing one, I'm going to jump in there, so on and so forth. Because again, you just want to still be connected to the people. Mm-hmm. So I just feel like, but I wouldn't dare go on gossip days.
And I think that's great advice. I do. So I understand what you mean, but I just feel like all that jumping around each other's box, I think, depending on each other, listen, that's just hard work. That's hard work. That's y'all wearing y'all asses out. Y'all ain't getting no sleep. Y'all look, that don't sound, listen, I'm a business person. That doesn't sound like a business model I would like to go after. Period. You show up from time to time and support. I think that's right. You should, but to commit to something like that, absolutely not.
Well, everybody
should do it at their free will and understand that people doing it, and when they do come up, or when they can't come up, they can't. You should have a positive mindset. If somebody can't come up, they can't come up, but when they do come on and they do come up, that's when they can come up, period. But to say that we got to go and rotate every damn time and shit, you'll never get off the app.
Right. I mean, I just look at it like this. My first 2 weeks was really challenging. Hell, I think that's one of the reasons why my body did what it did last Friday, because I really was like stressed. I've never in my life been used to 6 a.m. darn near even when I was in school, I hardly didn't wake up at 6 a.m. So, 5 a.m. So waking up at 5 every day to come on and not get paid for it, really get paid for it is challenging, but the energy that people give me back makes it worth it. So this week here was week 3 that we just completed, week 3, and it's getting smoother. It's getting smoother. So we're going into our week. And
you're doing good. I seen you. Your numbers are growing. Be patient. Stay forth. You said 40 days, 40 nights.
Yeah. So we finished day 15 yesterday, and
I would have took you up on it if I wasn't in school, but I'm in school, so I got to finish this up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thank you, Kiana.
Y'all have a great day, okay?
Thank you. See you later.
Bye, girl.
Welcome in, Asia. I am Asia, baby. Welcome in.
Thank you for the warm welcome. Good morning. You look beautiful.
How are you? Thank you.
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I just wanted to add a few things that maybe we don't think about. Do you remember when I never went live? And I was very, very judgmental about everything that I saw, on this app. And remember when I took that step back and I said, I need to go live myself. And once I went live, I was able to have a different perspective as to what the host experiences. Because when you're a person that just goes in lives all the time, it's easy for us to, we're observing while we're there. So of course we can at some point come to some conclusions, right? But I think some of the things that maybe go over some people's head that a host has to absorb a lot of different energies. And that by itself is not, even if you're sitting there being quiet, you never know what the host is really going through energy wise, right? You got 7, 8 people in your box that's screaming and hollering, 4 conversations going on at the same time sometimes. You're building relationships with certain people, so you're trying not to have favoritism, but also show favor at the same time to those that you do favor. It's a lot that you do have to balance. Even just getting up at 5 and 6 in the morning every day when nobody's really telling you that you have to. You just know that that's your time slot. If you ask me, if I know nobody's really telling me I gotta do it, but I'm doing it every day because this is my expected time slot for my consistency. If you think about it, that's a lot too. Because technically you have the ability to call off every day, but you're choosing not to, right? That's, could be mental anguish for some people, because some people just want to make money and don't want to have to do nothing. And getting up, pushing the live button and listening to other people talk is doing something, in my opinion, because I can't do it. I don't want to hear what everybody has to say about you can't just trauma dump on me for 8 hours a day. That is a lot. Mm-hmm. I can't even sit and listen to it as just a commenter for too often sometimes. Remember, I used to tell you, I can't start my day off like that every day. Just as a listener, I can't tune into that in the beginning of the morning and start my day off that way every single day. So if you're the live host and that's your responsibility to open this panel for this environment, in my opinion, that's a lot. Then you got to think about the aspect of regulated moderators, right? I just left a live this morning where there was an issue going on with a commenter coming in disrespecting a moderator. That kind of thing can be stressful for a host because, like you mentioned a moderator's name in this particular situation, right? So how does the host balance, okay, this moderator has gained a moderator badge from me for whatever loyalties they've shown me, and you do want to reciprocate to a certain degree, but it is a business, so you do have to find that perfect balance of not showing too much favor, but you do have to sort of give a little respect to your mods, right? I thought that when you come on TikTok, the general rule was to respect the mods because those are the admins of whatever environment that you go in. I do see that it doesn't happen that way all of the time, but I'm just saying just little things that maybe as comment cousins and panelists that we don't think about what the host experiences. Not taking things personally is very difficult, especially when you're not trained to do that, like on the fly of the pants, because these people will just come up and hit you with something from a week ago and you be like, huh? You don't even know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? They've been holding on to it. They're so passionate. And then they saying you playing dumb because you don't recall what happened a week ago or a month ago. And it's like, it's relevant to me. A lot of this stuff happens. And then you got to decide, should I let them derail the conversation this way? This is, what I'm saying? It's so much that if we really, really think about it on a deeper level and analyze how it is to be a host, it's a lot.
I think so. That's why I struggle going live. People like, Queen, go live. I want you to have your own live. But I I struggle with other things, but it is hard. And when I'm on here, I start getting sleepy probably after an hour or two, even when I have people participating. It's like once I have like a good conversation, I'm satisfied. But like someone said in the comment, it's not my bread and butter. So it's not going to motivate me if it's not the breadwinner, if you understand what I'm saying. This would be secondary to me, or maybe third, really, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm working, you know, and I'm trying to maintain a full-time job. I'm also have my secondary small business, which I could really focus on that and not give TikTok no time of day, to be very honest with you. But then now I have TikTok where I'm trying to, you know, establish a schedule that fits my lifestyle. And I think Saturday mornings would be it. So, but at the end of the day, if this is something that is straight up your primary salary, your primary job, then it would probably motivate you to put up with way much more, you know. So I get it. I do.
Absolutely. And even certain things, right? Like I remember I asked, like, why do you allow this? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's different. So the things that I'm empathetic to, you may not be as empathetic to, and vice versa. So there are going to be some hosts who feel like nobody has a voice. I'm going to be that person that allows other people to have a voice because maybe they didn't have a voice, right? Maybe that's what at their core is most important to them, and they don't see the things that other people see. Maybe someone else who experienced a lot of verbal abuse is like, I'm going to put my foot down on this because this is ridiculous. Even listening to it happen to somebody else can have long-term effects. It depends on the host and what is important to that host, in my opinion. But I like that you had this conversation. I rolled in here after I was in another live, but I like that, you know, I saw you live. I was like, okay, let me come in.
Welcome in, everybody. And I'm sorry, welcome in, everybody. Thank you for participating. I'm going to be honest. Some of you might have said some things in the comment section. I did not read it. I do not have my glasses on. But I will go back. So if you said something, I will go back and read it and see what you said. Not that it matters, but
now you know once you're in the live, you can't go back. So you'll just have to take a few minutes and scroll up.
Okay. Oh, so when you end the live, I can't see it in my. Oh, someone said it doesn't show in the comment section. Doesn't show in the recording.
Right.
Is that true?
You can. Yes, that's absolutely true. You're
shoot. Okay.
You won't even see people that cammed up sometimes. You won't even see their boxes sometimes. It depends on the settings, what they have. It may just be grayed out boxes, and you'll have to remember who was in those boxes at that time.
Oh, okay. So thank you all for tapping. But hey, listen, guys, don't do this to me. I got like, what's that? 100 chili peppers. Can I get my 100 chili peppers? They're penny. Don't do that to me, y'all. Tap, tap, tap. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for tapping. Thanks for coming by. I don't read my comments either. Yeah, but yes, please do help me reach my live goal, guys. 100 chili peppers. I appreciate you. So, yeah, but thank you for coming up, Asia. I do want to touch on a few things. I don't want anybody to catch any strays, as they say. I don't think anyone should catch strays, but you know, these days you say banana and hot chocolate. You know, they come up with an excuse for, you know, wanting to fight. So
I appreciate the form of protection in any way you extend it to me. I'm going to take a ride on the slide and slide back down to the car.
Thank you. All right, guys. So I appreciate Kiana coming up. Kiana is crazy, y'all. But what I wanted to say, I wanted to touch on another topic. I think I'm done with Diamond. I keep thinking about Rhinestone, but I will not call her that. That's Kiana's thing. I will call her Black Diamond from the morning show, you know. So, but Kiana crazy. Anyway, thank you guys for helping me meet my goal. I appreciate you. Real bad. I gotta catch up, y'all. I gotta catch up. I really do. Okay, so the next topic I have, now if you want to go back and talk about some of the things I said, if you want to come up and ask questions about some of the things I stated earlier, please do. You're welcome. I take real questions. Like if you really got a real question, but if you're coming up to like just to hear yourself talk, It depends. You could come up and do that too, I guess. But if you have any questions, something in my eye. If you have any questions, you're welcome to come up and ask pertaining to the last topic. I just wanted to clear the air, okay? The second thing I wanted to talk about today, I actually have notes, but I'm not gonna go get those notes. Yesterday, I was in the Kingdoms Live, and there was a conversation that Alex, damn, I wish I could play back. I think I'm gonna need some help because I do want to play back some things. Alex made a really bold statement in her opinion about Messy Talk, comparing it to what's the talk? Messy Talk and Debate Talk. And some of her choice of words had rubbed the panel and the comment section the wrong way. And so if anybody want to share that with me, I will appreciate it. My email. How do you share it? My email? Ooh, how people share stuff, y'all. Oh, something in my eye. But anyway, she she had made a statement about the people not being so bright and how intelligent she was and how everyone else around her on Messy Talk is not the brightest. So I wanted to touch on that because I think it would be a fun topic when it comes to what is intelligence, right? So intelligence to me, based on what I know, somebody that's really bright and brilliant, it really don't have anything to do with, for the most part, in totality, an education, if you will. Because if you're good in English and not good in math, does that make you not bright? Because you have your PhD in literature, but you don't do well in math. And then somebody else might do well in math, but can't write a good letter, right? Oh, damn, what's in my eye, y'all? Something in my eye. That's weird. I don't even have on lashes. These are fake lashes. That usually happens if I have on a lash. If I have on lashes. And so, so she was saying what's intelligent, and by me being around a lot of different people, and I come from a blue collar family, right? I have a lot of blue collar family members who own their own business, right? And then I'm around people who are highly educated, who don't own their own businesses, right? And then I'm around a whole bunch of highly educated people who does very well for themselves and do a lot of community work. They are CEOs and presidents of nonprofits. They're part of some of the most elite, I say elite, Lord have mercy, elite organizations, right? So, and I've met a few people. You ever met somebody, they're smart, but some people say dumb. So when she says that people on Messy Talk are not that bright, I would love to kind of talk to her, Alex, and we can unpack that because I'd like to talk to her about it because she claims to be, she said, one of the smartest people on Messy Talk. And she said it several times. And she says it a lot. So I would love to talk to her about what she feels intelligence is. That's just it, you know. And hold on. Oh.
Hello.
Hey, Drop. Give me 1 second, Drop. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me go get my notes. Girl, I gotta get my notes now. That's some bullshit. How do I not have my notes now? That's crazy. Anyway, I'm not even about to look for them damn notes. Hey, Drop, how you doing?
Good. I'm sorry. I'm eating. You might hear me smack a little bit.
What you eating, girl?
I made me a sandwich and some Doritos because my husband had me in here. I'm making some spinach and pinto beans and poke bones because I'm going to go feed the needy because he said I haven't done it in a while. So he said I need to get out and do it. So me and my son is here, so he don't know he going to be stuck doing it with me.
Okay.
So
You talking about your fake husband. You know you're not married. Stop imagining.
I am married. But you don't even hear my kids, so it doesn't matter what people say or what people think. You hardly hear my kids in here, and I got 4 of them in here. So my house is quiet. It's not the chaos that people used to. And I don't even get on TikTok when I'm around my husband. I don't like that.
Hey, Queen, what's going on here?
Hey, y'all. Hey, Dom. How you doing?
Good. What's up?
Oh, girl, just hanging out, trying to get my little Saturday morning schedule in.
Okay,
Are you talking? Because it went out, Dime.
Yeah, I am. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Hey, Drop.
Hi, how are you?
Good, and you?
Good, thank you.
Okay.
How long did you stay up last night, girl?
I don't know. I don't know what time I ended up going to sleep. I be having to get my rest sometimes. What you was about to say, Drop?
Your beauty rest. Remember your beauty rest.
Yes, my beauty rest.
Let them know. I was gonna say I just came up here to talk about this intellect thing and what makes you smart and what makes you not smart. Because as soon as I heard you say that, the first thing came to my mind is how do you measure someone's intellect on TikTok?
Child, I don't know what the hell. I just got on here because on Saturday mornings when I'm actually not at work, I go touch grass with my kids. But I did hear some riffraff about what's the girl name? What is her name? Alexandria. Yeah, running around crying about somebody said something about her on the panel, but I'll talk about that later. But I don't measure nobody's goddamn intellect on here because I think 90% of the people on TikTok are very stupid. So I really don't measure their intellect on here. It's not that important to me.
Okay, well, why do you think she constantly talks about it? Because she says it a lot when she's talking. She adds it into all of her, her commentary.
I'm not going to talk
it's
about
always,
her directly.
you are not smart. You're not the brightest. You guys don't know. Thank you so much, Royale. I mean, you know what I mean? Why does she always try to say that she's smarter than the place that she frequents on a daily basis?
I'm not going to talk about her directly, but I'm going to talk about something. I always tell my husband, he's 5 years younger than me, but I always tell him he's very wise. He's a very wise man. Mm-hmm. He says, I don't know that. That's not for me to know. That's for somebody else to know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I meant, yeah.
And boast that I'm wise or I'm this or I'm that. Because if you're really that, other people will continue to say that about you. It's not something you have to say about yourself. When you say it about yourself, it seems like you're trying to prove it to yourself or prove it to somebody else. And last, I want to say that because you use big words, don't mean you're using them right. But because you use big words, it may mean you just were raised in a place where that's prevalent. My kids are very intellectual. They're all really smart. But we ghetto. I'm ghetto as fuck. I can use big words when I want to, but I'd rather be in my peace, in my natural state of being ghetto. When I go to those white folks' job, I sit at the table with the white boss and go toe-to-toe with him. When I come home, I'm laid back and I can cuss everybody the fuck out. So you can't prove intellect by anything that we see on TikTok. Everybody say they have a degree. I ain't seen none of them. You know what I'm saying? Where Dime went? She left? Yeah. Okay, I ain't gonna be on here long, Dime. Come back. Yeah. So they say I run my mouth. I like to talk. But yeah, so you can't measure intellect by anything we see. You know what? I'm gonna give me a list of big words and have them on the side of me every time I talk. Then people like Nosy won't say I'm stupid. Maybe I won't be stupid if I use more big words.
I've never heard her call you stupid, but let me say.
Oh yes, she did.
Okay.
She did. When everything happened with Diamond, she said I was stupid.
Okay.
We've been having a problem ever since. So yeah, but I'm a mute. But that's just my 2.2 about smarts. You know, I don't know what we really have to be smart about on here. We're not solving any equations to build any bridges. We're talking about bullshit that most people can't accomplish. We're talking about relationships. People are giving advice on relationships that can't keep relationships. We're giving advice on money management from broke motherfuckers. I mean, what? We're not even having an intellectual conversation on TikTok, you know? Because most of the people talking don't have proof of their intellect in their lives. I'll keep saying that. You want to prove to me that you're brilliant? Let your life look different. I'll say that.
Well, welcome in. Well, I like to look up. I like to use my resources, and the reason being because I feel like I'm a very intelligent person. But my strength is not speaking. In fact, I said that I would take Toastmasters to help me with speaking, especially in front of a crowd. So my strengths are not definitely speaking. But I do find myself, I do see myself as a very, intelligent woman. Right. And so I said to myself, and I do know that, intelligence does not equate to a college degree, because if you look at a college degree, if you look at college, all the programs are different. People go and practice what they want to, and they learn some of those things. And even from a GPA perspective, some people are 4.0, some people 2.0, right? But somebody with a 2.4